So, Spider-Man doing incredibly well. 813 million, probably a little bit more now. But there's something that I wanted to show all of you. Not only is Spider-Man going to destroy Matrix Resurrections, but Sing 2 is likely going to destroy Matrix Resurrections. I didn't know anything about this Sing 2 movie. It's a kid's movie. I had to look it up a little bit. It's about a musical band of animals or something. I don't know. It's doing well with audiences at 98%. Critics hate it, but who really cares? The audience seems to like it. And this movie has a few things going for it. One, it's PG. Two, it's something that the family can go see. You can take your kids to it. And that's really it. That's kind of the big draw. It's something to take your family to. I don't know if it's streaming on any platforms. I just know it's in theaters, and it's doing okay. It's doing Koof level numbers. It's not a juggernaut like Spider-Man, which for some reason theaters and critics and the industry just can't figure out what the mystery is. Why is it making so much money? I can't believe it. But you got this Sing 2 movie, which is actually number 2 in the box office because Matrix has only pulled in like $10 million. On its Wednesday, it only generated $6.6 million, and it got a total of $18.9 million with international markets. So you've got that, but then you've also got Sing, which is at 12.6, though I think that's going to likely change because a few outlets are estimating that it's going to slip into number 2 and give Matrix an even harder time. Plus this Kingsman movie, I don't know anything about. I've never seen a Kingsman movie, so I don't know anything about that series, but that's also in there. But make no mistake, Spider-Man is going to stay number 1. But you've got this Sing 2 movie opening up in several markets, and it looks like it's going to take a rather hard bite out of that Matrix pie. Which, by the way, here's, as this account says, a perfect example of why studios shouldn't put their movies on streaming and in theaters at the same time. And he's absolutely right. Look at all of these options that you have. 1080p, 2160p, 1080p 10-bit, 1080p 720p, HD RIP. I mean, I don't really know much about this stuff, but my point is, like, look at all of these options, right? And those are pristine copies. Look as good as the Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray will look. Actually, that's not entirely true. The disc always looks superior. That's what sucks about physical media dying out. But you see my point. Like, this is also going to take a big chunk out of the Matrix box office. Not only is this going to take a big chunk out of it, you got Spider-Man, then you got the fact that the movie's just not very good. The movie is awful. And I stand by what I said. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Terribly edited. It makes no sense. The characters that are introduced don't do anything. It's got no really good action scenes. Nothing like the first 3. Say what you want about Matrix 2 and Matrix 3. They had, even if you don't like them, you got to admit, that freeway chase in the second one was really badass. And in the third one, even though the third one is not a good movie by far, at least that action scene at the end between Smith and Neo, which is basically a Dragon Ball Z fight, is really badass. The first one, not only is it a great movie, it has awesome, amazing action scenes. All 3 have amazing ending action scenes. This movie just tries to make the first movie again. It's a mess. At least if it had an awesome, really well done, and tightly edited action scene, I would have been a little bit more forgiving because it's like, well, you know, the sequels aren't that great anyway, but at least it had that. That movie had nothing. The dog shit. Deserves it. And then the fact that all this marketing surrounding the movie is also awful. It's like you have an awful movie and you also are doing awful marketing. Like The Matrix Resurrections encourages audience division. This isn't what people want to see anymore. And here's the great thing about Spider-Man versus Matrix Resurrections. Right? Because basically both movies are trying to do the same thing. They're trying to use nostalgia and name brand, like Spider-Man and nostalgia, Matrix and nostalgia. Because Matrix tries. They throw you clips of the movies all throughout that movie. All three of them. You know, and this is a good example of a movie with nostalgia that used good marketing and a movie with nostalgia that used horrible marketing. Plus, it doesn't help that Spider-Man is generally an awesome, amazing movie, and Matrix Resurrections is a pile of dog shit. That really doesn't help very much either. But yeah, it looks like this Sing movie is going to take it down. And Spider-Man 2 is going to take it, or Spider-Man No Way Home is going to take it down. I almost call it Spider-Man 2 because it, for me, like, now my favorite 3 Spider-Man movies are No Way Home, Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse. Those 3 movies are fantastic Spider-Man movies. Fantastic. It's a good time to be a Spider-Man fan. But yeah, it's going to destroy Matrix Resurrections as well as Sing 2. Going to take a big bite out of it. This movie's going to be a spectacular flop. I really do wonder, do you think the director did this on purpose because she didn't want to do it? Because the running joke is that they didn't want to make the movie, but Warner made them make if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I wonder if it's like, okay, we'll make it so bad that it'll destroy the franchise and we'll never be able to make another one. That seems ridiculous, doesn't it? But you never know. Anyway, before we go, check out this promo art. I've seen this floating around. I guess this is new promotional art for the movie, and they're finally starting to, you know, show, hey, here's all 3 Spider-Men are in it for the people that were sitting on the fence. I'm waiting for those Sideshow Hot Toys to come out. I might get all 3. I don't know. I really want the classic suit, Tom Holland. I wonder if they'll make that one. And I'd really like to get these 2 as well. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. And Merry Christmas. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.